July 10th, 2019. It's 29 years and 2 weeks since I masturbated, had an affair. It's my sobriety definition. I want to talk about another way that we can become successful at NoFap Success. How do we do that? And the problem, there's a slogan we have, is if I'm not the problem, there is no solution. And so we have to change us if we're going to do that. And part of the way we change us is change the way we relate to other people. Sex addicts, PMO people, are control addicts. We want to control people. We want people to do things we want them to do, the way we want them to do them, because we want them to do them. That's what we want. And it manifests in sexuality. People want sexual activities that women don't want to do, or they can't talk them into doing, and they want to control the sex. And that's why pornography is so elusive. It's illusory. It makes you believe that people act like that on a regular basis, freely and of their own accord. Those people are getting paid, and most of them are very doped up, and most of them have been sexually abused as children, got almost so much confusion there. They don't even know what's right or wrong for them to do. But then we sit there and look at the pixelated stuff and say, oh, well, that's the way reality is. That's about controlling things in a sexual way. But control manifests itself in other ways, wanting people to give you money things, or give you things, or do things for you, or be in your band, or give you a house, or buy you a shirt, or whatever it may be, or give you a compliment, or pay attention, or whatever. That controlling the universe around you makes you anxious. And that anxiety, one of the ways to get rid of that is recycling back more pornography. So there's a solution. And we believe this is God's will, to live and let live. That means we live our lives the way we're supposed to, and we leave everybody else alone. As Tolstoy said, the world would get along fine if we got off our neighbor's back. Al-Anon says, mind your own business. Now, the Food Addicts Anonymous says, keep your eye on your own plate. AA says, keep your side of the street clean. They also say, keep the focus on yourself. So what somebody else is doing is none of your business. What they think of you is none of your business. What you think of them is no one's business. What matters is, what am I doing to live and let live? Am I being honest? Am I being emotionally present? Am I being faithful to my partner? Am I having a sense of humor? Am I not being rigid? Am I being forgiving and merciful? That's living, and then let live. Suppose somebody else is doing something really messed up in their own addiction, and they're over 400 documented addictions with programs behind it. That's not my business. I live and let live. If somebody else wants to take drugs or drink or masturbate or overeat or smoke or drink coffee or whatever, that's not my business. Because when I start trying to control people and they don't do what I say, because you can't even control yourself, how do you expect to control somebody else? That's insanity. So live and let live. I mind my business, and then they go off and I let them do what they want. So the message is it's God's will, it's the universal will, it's the will of love, it's the will of truth, it's the will of sanity and good mental health to say, live and let live. I'll live my life. And what you do with your life is your business. As long as you can swing your fist wherever you want, as long as it doesn't hit me in the face, you're a free agent. You got free agency to do that. So live and let live. And that brings a lot of peace with me and the 7.4 billion people on the earth. So my anxiety level goes down, and I stay relaxed, and then I don't feel a need to get out of my life, and I don't use pornography or masturbation or alcohol or drugs, whatever it may be, cigarettes, coffee, and that's a good thing. So that's why we call it God's will, God's will. The Buddhists would say they don't believe in God, they believe in goodness. But it certainly is goodness to have free peace of mind through practicing something very simple. Live and let live.